Greetings, friends. How are you doing today? I have one question for you today. Have you ever noticed what birds do when there is a storm? So, when it's raining, particularly if it's raining hard when there is a storm, what do birds do? Practically all birds go hiding. They find shelter. They don't get out, they go hide somewhere, and so forth. And this week, you and I are sharing life tools that we can learn from the eagles, such that you'll be able to thrive even easier and win easier and faster. And one thing that eagle do differently than other birds is actually when there is a storm, eagle don't go hiding. Instead, when there is a storm, which is an adverse conditions, and if you would have things blowing at you and making you wet and such, and you got to fly, naturally you would think the little bird kind of smart to go hiding, aren't they? Get a shelter, but eagle actually rise above the storm, and amazingly, an eagle when they storm they actually will ride the storm. So they kind of go with the storm and use the storm to elevate them and propel them. How about that for having live storms? If you and I faces some real storm, but also being human, we faces live storms. Things such as, well, out of the blue, something just happened in life. Somebody leave, the world shut down, and so on and so forth. But what would you let that life storms be? What would you let that life storms do for you? To you or for you? Are you going to make it that the life storms do to you things such as that discouraging, things that constrict you, things that make you feel that you got to go hiding, which is some people do, and and or would you actually use that storm, the same life storm, just like the same storm that the little bird experienced as well as an eagle experience. It's the same storm, but would you actually have used the storm for you? You can have storm and you can have the storm do things to you and restrict you, or you can have storm and you can have it work for you in a way that just like an eagle, the eagle learn to ride the storm and actually benefit from it and have it propel and make them go easier and faster. And in what way, perhaps in your life, where there have been things going on and you say, this is just not what I wanted to happen, and what would you choose to let it happen? Would you actually say, okay, well, this is all just miserable and discombobulated and on and on and on, and you decide to get restricted and maybe even give up? Or would you actually say, well, we know that every adversity has the seed of greater benefit in it, so why not we find the seed of greater benefit in it, and allow it for you to be able to actually accomplish what you love in an even easier and better way, kind of a little bit like an eagle. And in a different in some manner, it's actually, you can say, well, that's eagle, this is something you can definitely do. When my dominant hand suddenly became paralyzed 2 years ago now, it took me, I would say, about to understand what's going on and to do all the tests. Once the tests conclude that they could not tell a thing about it, no treatment, what have you. I said, well, this looked like a very uninvited storm of life, and on top of that, other things going on in my life as well. And I said, what is it? What is it? How could I ride this storm such that this is going to be beneficial and actually turn out that it is beneficial. In addition to the to me, I said, this storm is so interesting of storm of life right now, that it is going to be beneficial for many other people as well, that it'll be beneficial for humanity in addition to beneficial for me. And that's from there actually is when I wrote my book Seeking Peace and created multiple different things that helped many people since then. And so, what storm might you be facing in life? And this is my peace of mind tip for you as well. We all face storm in life from time to time. That's part of life. And at the same time, you can choose that storm going to be doing things to you, or you can choose to take that storm such that it works for you. The storm worked for you the way the eagle ride on the storm and got propelled by a storm. And please share in the comment below if there is storm you are facing in your life storm, that you would love some support to feel welcome to connect with me directly. And please share in the comment below if there is any experience that you have of actually when something happened, instead of going hiding, you decided to ride the storm, so to say, and create an amazing result. And please share, feel welcome to share your feedback in the comment below. And if you like this video, please click like and subscribe so you'll continue to receive updates. And this is Birgit from Joyful Riches Beyond Grief. I see that as you learn to ride the storm of life, the way the eagle take benefit from storm, that you create a beautiful, wonderful, thriving life one day at a time, and a magnificent, beautiful, thriving life as a whole. And I love you very, very much, and I look forward to see you again very, very soon.